We can all give a false location if you want to. I'm on Fake Island. Y'all can be wherever y'all want to be.
All right.
I got the candle ready, Joe.
Yes, sir. I see that big dog.
Always ready, bro. Gotta have the light.
All right. Thank you and welcome to our first episode of Mad DeFi. All right, welcome to our first episode of Mad DeFi. Today on the show, we got Jonathan and Carlos. They're going to tell us how we are going to be recession-proof, how we're going to get away from the dollar, and to take it away first to explain everything is going to be Jonathan. You got to unmute.
What's going on? It's Jonathan. I'm coming to you live from Fig Island. And I'm just so excited to be here to tell y'all about the new world of DeFi. That's what this show's about. Mad DeFi. And so I'm here with my friend Carlos and my friend Eli, and we're going to school y'all up on some new stuff today. So, Carlos, say what's up real quick so we can get into this show.
Hello, guys. My name is Carlos. Nice meeting you. Also, all I can say that everything that we can teach people, we are here to serve. And also, if there's people that can teach us, also, we're always a forever student. So really appreciate everybody here. Thank you. God bless you, everybody.
Yeah, man, that's 100% right. We're a forever student because every time we teach somebody, we are literally learning it as we teach it. That's how new this stuff is, this DeFi, this crypto world, this hot stuff you keep hearing about, these people getting rich. Well, let's talk about it. What are they doing? Let's get you started. It's 2021.
It's the year of crypto, you know, everything is moving on crypto right now. So I believe people are waking up to the new idea of getting out of the system and converting a new ecosystem of where, you know, humanity is free. Nice. And also, you know, I believe that, you know, people are being left behind. We're going to be so kind that we're going to get them back on track, you know. So it's about, you know, getting together with this crypto idea of crypto world to help others, you know. I believe that. So
Absolutely. And if you think about diversifying your assets and things like that, if you look at real estate and you look at precious metals, they trend downwards all the time. And that's how precious metals work. That you buy gold, you buy silver, they go down like this. And it's a constant, it's a guaranteed downhill and a guaranteed uphill. When same thing with real estate and anything like that. But with crypto, there's almost an unlimited market cap, just depending on how much people want to spend, and depending on how long you hold, depending on where you put your profits. And you know, where is a good point in selling your profits whenever you see a good return?
That's exactly right. And that's what we want to talk to Carlos tonight about is something that's very, very important. And I'm definitely learning it myself, and Carlos is teaching me. Carlos has been in the Forex market and he's a chart guy. He loves the charts. You know, he looks at the charts like some people look at soap operas. And so he's here to teach us how to take profit, when to take profit. And we're all learning this together because this new space, I mean, you can see literal 6,000% gains in the day on some of these assets. And we'll mention them and we'll show you the charts.
I believe with this new technology, with the altcoins, you know, people are, you know, community based, which means a lot of the people are not rich. You know, we're not dealing with the forex market. We're not dealing with the gold or silver, where the big whales are always there. You know, we're dealing with the community market that people are, you know, some of them are struggling with money. They just put their stimulus, and when they, you know, wake up and they look at it and it's up 4,000%, I mean, what they're gonna do? Take the profit. And that's exactly what this new technology is for. It's for us to get, you know, the abundance out of the market, so that way we can share to others. I believe. So it's not about being how do you say, too ambitious. You know, I believe that it's okay to be ambitious. You know, it's fine, but you have to read the market. We're dealing with the market based on people. You know, so we have to adapt to those minds to see when, you know, think about it. Whenever, if you wake up and you invested $500 and now it's $30,000, people are going to take the profit, especially regular people. And that's what this market is based on, you know. That's what I believe. That's what I've been seeing on these charts. You know, I see that these charts go up very high and they just go down to retrace. They don't go down to the point where they started though, because they're luring people in, especially the people that took their profits. What they're going to do, they're going to reinvest. Most of them, they're going to reinvest in the same coin because they have no knowledge of looking for others. Although they will invest on new ones, but what they do, they say, okay, I make money on this one, I trust this one. So guess what? They make money, they pump it back up. That's exactly what I've been looking at these charts lately. Don't you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, I think you're 100% right, and I learned a lot from that statement. You know, these people, these are people, these whales that dump and drop the market so much, and then they try to buy back in, and they hope they can get back in before they have a bunch of hungry monkeys that are trying to buy the dips, basically.
And guess what, Jonathan? When they take their money, let's say I'm gonna put myself in as an example, right? So if I invested $500, right, and I made $30,000, then I cash my money out. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna give money to my mother, right, to my father, to my sister, and I'm gonna make an account. So guess what? The money is going back in the market with new community members, because the moment we're taking profit out is the moment that people that don't believe in this are going to see it in physical reality, especially the people you're dealing with, John. You know what I mean? Those people don't believe in virtuality. But if you show them the money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to put it because they're seeing it. They need to see it. And guess what? We can show them, because at the end of the day, we need people to jump in these markets because we need to grow this community.
Correct. Yeah, when the market caps pump, let's take, for example, Dodge this last weekend, okay? A lot of people woke up on Saturday morning, Friday morning, and they were millionaire.
And they quit their jobs. I mean, one of them is Justin. Justin is
Right.
a perfect example, dude, because when I saw Justin's reaction, I knew that this is a community-based market, which means people are taking profits, which means we gotta do the same. Which means it's when we take profits, it's going back in the market, but we're paying our bills. We're getting physical money, man. And that's exactly what this movement is about. You know, it's not about, having on virtual, it's about having on physical, I believe.
Yes, you're 100% right. There is also one other side to that coin. And I'm glad we got this Dodge coin thing pulled up. I wonder if we could pull up next his cousin Shib, because he's the one that did the 6,000% raise. And this is a dangerous coin, you guys, the Shib, because it's got so many coins. Okay, now Dogecoin is unlimited.
Hey, John, are you there?
I'm there. Can you hear me? Oh, this is great. Somebody's coming to the chat. Hey, I'm here. Oh, go get her. Your mic is off.
Oh, so my friend Mark, he's still having some issues, but he said he found it on Hotbit. Can we use Hotbit?
Hotbit to buy Shiba Inu?
No, big.
No, no.
Yeah. What did he buy? Hold on. What did your friend buy?
I think his Ether wasn't going through when he went on Binance. The order wasn't going through.
Okay, so what did he do?
Let me tell you what that is, guys. That's my buddy Cyber's voice chat. He started that voice chat for anybody who needed help in crypto. If you've never bought your first coin, Cyber's there to help you. He used to walk people through their first email back in the 90s. So that's what he's there for. The chat is called I Support You, and its abbreviation is ISY. Look for it in Telegram. ISY, I Support You. And anytime you have any questions, you feel free to pop in there. And most of the time, there's somebody that can help you. And if not right away, very quickly. So I was glad they popped in. At the end of this show, we're going to do something very, very special. We're going to try to put up for about 24 hours, 22 hours, something like that. The live FEG, feed every gorilla, like the logo you see behind Eli there, the live FEG chat. It's a voice chat. It's like a radio show. And it goes on 24 hours a day, basically. And you've got people in there that are all from the Feed Every Gorilla community that are willing to answer any question. I mean, there's no dumb questions in this space because it is so new. We learn every single day. And that's why we come on here at night to teach what we learned and to learn some more because it never stops.
That's right.
So we're just excited. And we can't wait to put up that live FEG chat at the end of this broadcast. You're really going to enjoy that if you listen in. Some of us guys are on there daily a lot of times because we like hanging out in there. It's a bunch of junk talkers. That's it. We have fun and we answer questions to people all over the world. We answer how to buy these assets, how to, the tokenomics of whatever you need to know. And if we don't know it, we want to find out. Eli, I love that picture behind you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. That feed every gorilla monkey.
Feed every gorilla. I think that's one of the best parts about the DeFi and everything is that it's getting away from the centralization of not only centralization of currency, but also it's there to benefit things. It's there for charity. It's not just there for people to get rich.
100%. The
100%.
feeding of gorillas or foxes or rabbits or whatever it may be is the key to this stuff. I mean, there's an asset called Feast, and it works in DeFi, meaning you can earn other assets by just simply supplying liquidity to the index. And we'll talk about more what that means. It just means basically lending your assets out until you need them back to buy or sell or take profit, like Carlos is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So here's an example. Feast feeds people. They feed hungry people. That's the only reason we're sitting here talking to you today. We want to make sure everybody gets fed. Everybody has water, clean water. That's not too much to ask.
Right.
And until it happens, you won't see us quit. We might not be on here every single night. We might be out doing something else. It might be coming to your town to fix your water. Where are you? Tell us.
Flint,
Because
Michigan, we're looking at you.
Flint, Michigan, exactly. Great example. What the hell is going on? It's been what, 3, 4 years, 5?
Longer than that. Flint, Michigan has been without clean water for a very long time.
It's right in our backyard. And speaking of backyard, kids with no shoes right in Kentucky and starving children down in Mexico. There's no excuse for this stuff. DeFi is the answer. That's why we're here tonight. We came to tell you about it so you can get involved. Let's talk about what DeFi does. So, all right, you've got assets. What do? They sit in your wallet. They go up and down. They're volatile, just like this camera. They go up, they go down, right? In your wallet.
Right.
So what do you do with them? You take profit, like Carlos said. Good, great. You're ahead of the game. But there's another option now. It's called DeFi. What does that mean? It just means lending your assets so other people can buy and sell and trade them. You want to talk like it's a stock? You want to pretend? Pretend it's an Apple stock. You got 100 of them. Now you're going to go to Ameritrade and lend out your Apple stock. Okay, you're just going to say, "Oh, here's my 100. If anybody needs to buy, sell, or trade it, go ahead. I'm going to leave it here for you to do that." All right. I'm going to leave it there for a year, 5 years, 10 years. I don't care. It's going to be volatile, the same as it would in my portfolio. But what's the difference? Well, I'm getting a daily reward now because I'm lending out my asset to be used. And there's transaction fees on every network, right? So I'm getting pieces of those transaction fees daily. That's an income. That's a paycheck. Every week, I could scrape it up. Every day, that's what I do. When I see a new asset I like, I go scrape some money up and go buy it.
Mhm.
Watch it go like this. That's DeFi in a nutshell, passive income. I have assets, I lend my assets, I get rewarded for that daily.
Absolutely.
Usually the APYs are 100% or more. That's a low APY for DeFi. 100% is a low APY for DeFi. It just is. I've seen
Write that
2,000.
down.
Mhm.
API is a low, or 100% API is low for DeFi. Write that down. That's something to remember. That's something to put on your fridge. That's something to put on your walls, right on every single surface that you have available. That's what's going to be your ticket out of being a 9 to 5 slave, doing the 9 to 5 slave wage thing. That's the ticket out for everybody.
He's not lying. He's not lying. He said, look, the banks give you what? 0.05% APY, APY, whatever you want to call it. It's annual percentage yield. It means how much interest they're going to give you. That's what it means. The banks give you what? 0.05. A DeFi pool gives you what? 116. I know where I'm putting my money.
DeFi every time. DeFi every time.
And it's so new, nobody freaking knows about it. They just don't. It's new. It's too new. It's like when Thomas Edison or whoever invented the telephone, not many people had a telephone that day.
But look at it now. In the 1940s, now everybody has a telephone. Here in a few years, everybody will have some sort of form of Bitcoin, or some sort of decentralized asset, whether it be Bitcoin or it be FEG or it be Ethereum or so on, because there are so many. And the US dollar, not just the US dollar, but I mean, look at the peso, look at yen, look at everything like that. You get to a point where money is so worthless because it's been printed for so long and there's no real break in the market, and there's no opportunity for another currency to be produced because the American government or whatever government that you're under is just making that currency. But if you have something like this, you have a DeFi currency that multiple people are making every so often, then you don't have the chance for it to go flat like that. Because if it does, then another currency will just take its place.
Bless you. He's right. How many dollars do they print every day? We don't know. They quit telling us a couple weeks ago. That's bad. That's bad. It's the first time that's happened in a while.
Yeah. I mean, look at the horrible nosedive our economy just did, and think about how many people just lost their jobs. Imagine if you had some sort of decentralized currency, you would have no issues when it came to paying rent, when it comes to things like that, because you would have the option of having Bitcoin or whatever have you instead of having USD. And if you lose your job, then you always have, well, I can always fall back on my DeFi.
Yeah, your DeFi is your new paycheck. If you're making 100% on your money, okay, so how much do you need to take to make a good paycheck? Plus, when you invest in an asset and you invest low, like super sub penny low, as long as it's got a good project behind it, like they feed gorillas, or in FEG's example, they have their own exchange. Where is a super sub penny asset going to go with that kind of value?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's the only choice it has, is up. And then you're going to be on Fag Island over there with Jonathan.
Exactly. We're making room right now.
Yep. I mean, I see those beautiful waves. I see that palm tree waving in the distance. It is time for Fag Island. I feel it. You know, I feel the time. I feel the time for Fag Island, and the time is now.
Not only that, are we going to build a dang cool island, brother? But you see that ocean behind us?
I see
I
it.
didn't know this, but it gives us about 50% of the oxygen that we breathe. Ocean gives us life on Earth. And I didn't know that. My friend Brian May told me that. And you know what else he said he's doing with his FEG? He's cleaning up the ocean, man. Okay, that's why they created these new assets with so many quadrillions. Then they burned half of them. And then they made them deflationary. So they keep burning and burning on every transaction. getting scarcer and scarcer at every transaction. That's what I said. Plus, they reward the users, anybody that holds it, anybody that holds this asset, they reward them with every transaction. Okay. They made these tokens to clean up the ocean and to make sure people had water, because you know why? You know why. The people that have all the gold, all the value right now, what are they doing with it besides sitting on it?
Just sitting on it.
They're sitting on it. Excuse me, Queen, did you say you had how much gold that you're sitting on? Pope, I'm sorry, excuse me, Mr. Pope. How much gold you say you had stored up? I think there's a story in the Bible about that, not using what you had to make more. Or
yeah, if I remember correctly, there is a scripture that specifically says it's easier for a camel to get through the thread of a needle than it is for a rich person to get into heaven. And I think that
yes, you're right. And we are rich. We're abundant as you know what, but it's here, brother. And when we get rich here with the physical, like Carlos said, it's to give away. It's to make sure everybody has water. Number one, because water is needed for life. Pope, Queen, in case you didn't know, just wanted to put that out there. Water is needed, clean water. I like taking baths sometimes. I like getting clean in water sometimes. And some people don't have it to drink.
Exactly. We take it for granted. We really do.
Carlos told us a tearjerker about people starving. Kids
not
starving.
In Mexico. Yeah, it's an everyday issue, man. Not only in Mexico, in the third world countries, all over the world. I say Mexico because that's the country I was born in, but it's so sad when you go down there, like every corner you see tons of kids just starving, bro. Starving. Like people are dying daily, man, from starvation. And that's, I believe that's what they're looking for. They love to, they feed from, how do you say, like when people get like hurt, from those feelings, from, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah.
So if we make people happy, imagine, man, if we are what people, sometimes people are waiting for change, we can be that change for people, So we can start from, even it takes one person to start, man. It doesn't have to be a million, man. A lot of people say, I want to build this and that. No, man, start with one person. That's a start, So if you do it to like tomorrow, that's a start. Imagine you're changing one life. So not only about humanity, man. Think about the whole diversity. I mean, even animals are suffering, bro. Because as I said, they feed on that, on the suffering vibration, So animals, I outside my house, even Jonathan knows, I have like 10 deers. And guess what, John? I was telling my wife, and she saw yesterday, those 10 deers, bro. I think more deers that, because there's destroying all over, like where I live, because they're building new buildings. So, all the deers, they really have nowhere to go now. So where I live, there's a little space, very little space that they left. So all the deers now are coming there because I put food for them too. So they know that, like it's so funny, like at night, they just come out to see because there's going to be food. And I was telling John, like just think about the perception of God, like in their physical reality. They have faith that there's going to be food in that place, and they probably think it's God providing for them. And, I believe God uses us all for helping others, not only humans, we're here for the whole thing, it's the whole perspective of creation.
That's right. It's like the ocean. Like Brian May said, the ocean is alive and it's got some problems right now, but it's nothing that we can't tackle. That's why they created this new currency, because this new currency is going to get the common man not only wealthy to where they can feed their family, which is number one. You got to feed yourself first before you can feed others.
Mm-hmm.
I think the worst form of slavery is money, bro. Not money like the way they have put it, But this virtual money or crypto money is different, as we all know, it's decentralized. which means they're not part of it anymore. Even if they jump in, we can create something newer. They just, it won't stop us, because they're gonna do whatever it takes to get it back, because they're just the way they are. So we have to be able to have the ability, man, to be one step forward them, always, always. So if they have the power because of money, guess what? We're getting money too.
Exactly.
So that's it, man. You know what I mean? So that we can control rest, what they're doing with this world. Because
Exactly.
money is a vehicle, bro. That's all it is. Money is not bad at all, And I don't agree with what the Bible says about the rich there, because I think it has nothing to do with this physical reality. I think it's about the mentality.
Yeah.
It's just about that, the way you are, the way you react to others, how you're living your life. Are you happy with them? If you're not, then you're not gonna be happy out. That's all. It's just easy, So I believe, money will bring happiness to people that are being slave
Yeah.
from,
Oppressed. Yeah.
think about it, just waking up and not having nothing to eat. Forget about house, you got no house. You're living on the street, just having nothing to eat, not drinking water. I mean, the struggle is real. We need to unplug those people from that slavery status or whatever you want to call it, and bring them back to life. Because we deserve to be abandoned, bro.
Yeah,
Just think about it. Hmm?
a lot of people that talk about life being a simulation, and I think it's because the powers that be, make life so monotonous, make you like a career poor person for if you make $14 an hour, you still only make like the equivalent of $10 an hour through taxes whenever you get paid and everything like that. So everything in life is just designed to keep you poor, and it's if you can break away from the poor part of it. I mean, and look at for example Minnesota. Look at all the time, like whenever George Floyd was murdered in the street by the police officer, the whole city finally had the chance to be like, hey, let's fucking not deal with this anymore, because everybody had a chance, because everybody was laid off because of COVID, and everybody didn't have to worry about money. So they had the time and the energy and the effort to fix their community, to want to fix their community.
That's
Yeah.
great.
We've had a blessing. We've had a really, it's so funny. And I'm glad we're talking about it, because we're in the age of Aquarius now. And if you don't know it yet, now you know. And bad things that look bad, they're not bad. Like COVID, it's bringing out a lot of corruption. It's bringing out a lot of idiots as far as the people that believe in this whatever with no research, no backup. I mean, I want them to go harder, because
It's back shooting at them big time. Back shooting.
it's backfiring. In the age of Aquarius, everything backfires. So that's what we're seeing now, and we're living it. And what's about to backfire is their money system, because now you've got DeFi, and now you've got these coins with literally 50 quadrillion, 100 quad sometimes, number of tokens out there, and people can own 1 trillion of them. So do the math, 1 trillion, and it's sub penny. But what happens when it's valuable enough to be a penny? Because people want it. People wanting it makes it more valuable, according to the research books that I looked at in school. Supply and demand, right? And it's deflationary. It's burning away at every transaction. So what happens when you got 1 trillion of an asset that reaches a penny or a dollar? A dollar, that's easy math. You got $1 trillion. Now, who else has got $1 trillion? The richest man in the world got 1 trillion?
And not only you are getting 1 trillion, tons of people are getting it as well.
Exactly.
That's the
So
best.
when one person or a group of people, a community, like one of these token communities, pumps a couple of trillionaires, brand new trillionaires, because Doggy just made some brand new millionaires. And Shiba just made some brand new millionaires, maybe billionaires, because they got a lot of tokens. But what happens when it moves over to somebody like Feg and makes a bunch of trillionaires? What do? Carlos told us they hop into other market caps. They diversify, right? They made $1 trillion are $2 trillion today when they woke up. So what do? They go pump Safe Moon. They go pump more SHIB, more FEG. What does that do? It pumps up the market cap and makes more billionaire, trillionaire, quadrillionaire, sextillionaire. Yeah, that's what happens. And what do? It's a chain reaction. They keep pumping other market caps. We're about to see this in real life. I can't stop it. Don't ask me to stop it. Can't. Nobody can. It's DeFi.
And guess what? This is going live. You know, a lot of people that I know, like in Mexico or like Hispanic, you know, people that speak Spanish, they're talking about this. The influencers are talking about these altcoins. So basically, we're expecting the, you know, other communities, not only the people that speak English, to jump in these projects. You know, even if they put $1 in, bro, doesn't matter.
Exactly. You heard the man. $1. I heard today, I saw a tweet today. The man said, I put $1 into SHIB, SHIB. You can buy it on Hotbit. You can stake it and earn interest on Hotbit. You can buy it on Uniswap. Anyways, he put $1 in. Guess what he was riding? His electric scooter. Him and his dog, Shiba Inu is a dog. Him and his dog were riding a brand new electric scooter that he bought because he took profits, like Carlos said, off his $1 investment. People that are investing $10, kids that are on the headset with the games, that are investing $10 are going to be billionaires. Just are. Can't help but be billionaires if they're buying early. If they're getting into a coin early and they're getting a lot of it, or because it's so cheap, they can get a lot of it with $10 or $100, they're going to be millionaires. Probably by the end of the summer. That's my guess, because it's coming.
I agree. It is coming. I mean, and then whenever everybody becomes a billionaire, what's going to happen when everybody tries to cash out?
When everybody tries to cash out, the banks aren't going to have the cash. They're not going to have the gold. They're not going to have the silver. Me and you both know they trade a lot of paper around with nothing to back it. Been doing it for a long time. Been manipulating the gold price for a long time, keeping it low, keeping that silver bar $20 at your local pawn shop for a long time, brother.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You know that's some BS.
It's about
$20 silver. I'm sorry. Carlos, you heard that? $20 silver at the pawn shop? The whole bar?
Yeah.
That's manipulation.
100%, man. They use that for manipulation big time. They're pumping it right now, though. Like they want to create like a new safe place for them, the silver, because it's very low. They want to create new billionaires with that. Pump it up to what? 1,000?
It's gonna pump. It's gonna pump.
Mm-hmm.
They're
it's
gonna have to
bro.
pump.
Right now it's pumping, man. Because I've been following the chart, you know, because I got a lot of friends that we trade forex and we trade the gold and silver, you know. So I always get notifications, you know. I always send you the charts, John. You know, like when I see that, it's just an opportunity to make money, bro. You know, if you're looking at the chart telling you, hey, I'm moving that way, jump in. That's the way it tells me, bro.
Carlos, we're gonna have a whole episode about me and you are piloting right now, which is taking profits through the physical gold market trades, and doing some automated trades. And we're gonna tell viewers about it. As soon as we find out.
Eli, let me ask you a question, sir, because I don't know your background, man. Are you a trader as well? I'm sure you are, right?
Honestly, no, not really. I know a bit about Bitcoin, and I know a bit about everything when it comes to crypto. I've been learning too. I'm more here to document everything. That's what Jonathan's had me around for, is just to document everything that's been going on, because we've been working on tokenization of real estate and things like that. Okay. And that's also one of the things I've been basically documenting for him. So I know some things about crypto. I don't know enough to be like, oh, this is what you should do with it.
It's a perfect time, bro. Perfect time to jump. Just the perfect, like I remember when I was, you know, probably 97, 95, I think on the 90s, you know, when the internet came out. I remember people were talking about it, man, but nobody knew what it was, like for reals. You know, and think about how the internet made so many millionaires, billionaires, And
Mhm.
I mean, obviously we didn't know before because we didn't have the cell phone, be able to get the information. But right now, this is like the internet. Like nobody, like people think they know, but honestly, it's new. So jump in because new millionaires are gonna be made. It's just
Yeah,
the way that the world moves. I believe, new opportunities, it's for, risk takers. You gotta go for it.
yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I've been looking at everything and listening to Jonathan and y'all talk, and even listening to the Feg and stuff, like the Feg chats and stuff like that. Uh, but I will eventually do it. I don't know why. It's not that it's it's not that I'm like scared of it or anything. I am very uncertain when it comes to putting just my money into stuff, especially when I don't have a lot. You know what I mean?
A dollar, bro. It takes a
Yeah.
dollar. I mean, think about it, man. Like I was looking at the chart the other day, and the balance was like probably like $1,200, right? It's a little account. Like we diversify with John. We have many coins on those $1,200. Today it's $8,000, bro. So I mean, no brainer, bro. If you have your money in the bank, I mean, think about it, bro. You're not making nothing, and
Yeah,
you're
that's a good
paying
point.
fees. You're
Yeah.
paying fees, so you're losing money. So I think it's just get something from education on financial education, so that way you open up more to the idea of how you can co-create new, assets.
Hey,
And and
let me
some
jump
people
in
are
here and
afraid
tell.
of money. When they lose it, bro, it's just part of life.
Let me
If you
tell you
don't
something
risk
about
it,
Eli.
brother,
Eli's being humble, Carlos. Eli is
no,
one
he
of
is
the most
100%.
smartest financial guys I know. This guy knows finance. He studied it. He knows it. This guy knows about what banks do. He knows about the gold and silver market. He knows about options, all kinds of stuff that I don't even know what I'm talking about when I say it. So he may be new to crypto, but so am I. I've been in it 3 months.
Mhm.
3 months.
It's new.
Not an
It's
expert.
new.
Not an
Mhm.
expert. But I live it. I've seen the potential. And that's all you got to show me is the damn potential.
Mhm.
And we're showing it to you because we believe in you. I'm not special. I didn't have a bunch of money like Carlos said, $1, $10. The stuff is gonna double and then triple and then quadruple. And if you want to take profits,
Mhm.
take them
That's it.
because it's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
If you buy it low, you buy some Bitcoin right now. How much is the Bitcoin? $53,000.
Something
You're
like
gonna
that.
double it one day when it comes $106,000.
Mhm.
But you buy something that's 0.00000032598. Tomorrow it's going to be 0.000092598. Almost
And just
double.
think, just think about this idea too. I mean, if you believe in a project like FEG, let's per se, you truly believe in FEG, right? I mean,
Mhm.
what it would take us, honestly, John. Think about this huge idea. We can even advertise it ourselves.
Of
And guess
course.
what? Guess what? We're gonna make tons
You
because we
see,
we pushing something that we're at the bottom. So
believe it.
people jump in with $1, $10, $100, whatever. You know how much money we can spend on Facebook to promote it, bro? Think about it. The
They got a
potential.
marketing team, man, and they just did an AMA. And honestly, Carlos, they haven't even really started their marketing
I
because of
know.
this. They're actually a utility token, meaning they're not just a coin. They're token, which is used on an exchange like Binance or Uniswap or PancakeSwap. Now, the price of the Pancake token is about $26. If FEG was $26, nobody can cash anybody out. There's not enough. There's not
Exactly.
enough fiat money in the world to cash any of the monkeys out. None of them. And that's what's coming because nothing works on a penny in this world. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Even the little machine that flattens out your penny, fake, scam. That's not your real penny they flatten. That's illegal. So nothing works on pennies. Buy some penny gum. I dare you. Try it.
You cannot go wrong, man. With something under a penny. Come on. Even if you put $1, man, you cannot go wrong. Right? You cannot.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah, that's a
Mhm,
good point.
mhm.
Buy
I
a
mean,
Tootsie Roll. It costs 3 pennies.
just think
If
about it.
you buy in bulk.
Every time we make a transaction on Bitcoin right now that is so high, bro. What is the risk of losing money on Bitcoin right now is too high
It's too high.
because it's already what 53,000, dude. And we're
54.
talking at 54, and we're talking about that it did a retrace of 20% when it hit 63.
And that's tough on a big coin. Yeah.
You know what it means, John? When they did a retrace of 20%, people took profit.
Mhm.
People took profit. That's why it retraced.
When it retraces, people are taking profits.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And it gives you another opportunity. When that happens, it gives others an opportunity to buy lower.
Exactly. It's a dip. You co-create it with a bunch of people that took profit with you at a certain level. Because we're waiting for the levels to be hit. Once they hit, I show you. Once they hit, what happens, John? They retrace.
They retrace.
Don't they?
Yeah.
Because what I'm looking at, millions of people are looking at the same I'm looking. Yeah. So this knowledge is passed on, you know. So exactly. That's why I say, you know, take profits, because it's not only me thinking about it, it's a whole community taking profits. I don't want to be left out.
I hear you. Thank you for teaching me that, because I'm a hodler.
Yeah, you are, bro. And that's why you do your thing, I do my thing, and we won, bro. We won. We just have to be trusting 100%. That's all it is. You know it, bro. We're a good team, bro.
You know it. You know it.
Yeah.
Eli, what you got there for us, brother?
That is the right now it looks like the top 12 most traded cryptocurrencies and their current values.
Wow, I recognize some of those.
So it's coming down, bro. Bitcoin. I gotta get my money out, and I knew it was gonna come out, bro, because they said it. Because you know, one of the things that we need to follow a lot are the news. News also moves the market. News moves the market. Every time you hear somebody, a professional on the television saying, "I see a retrace," I mean, he has a lot of, you know, experience. Have that advice on your system, you know, because somebody said, you know, it's gonna go down. And all of my friends that we know, we look at Bitcoin, we're reading that it might go down because people are taking profits, man. It's way too high. Imagine, man, it was on December, I believe. That thing was what, 13,000, 14?
Wow.
So it jumped to 63. It's time to retrace. And they're saying they might retrace to 30, 20,000. I don't believe it. It might to 40. I see it going to 40 because that way other people can jump in. It's going to hit 100,000 easily. And when that happens, the other coins are going to get bigger. Once, because this is the mother of all of the coins. You have to have that in mind, Jonathan. So every time you see Bitcoin moves everything, bro. This is the main one, bro. So if you're seeing Bitcoin going down, the altcoins are going up, John. Okay? When you're seeing Bitcoin going up, it's because people from altcoins put their money on those blue chips, just like you did, Jonathan. So that's how they're moving their money around, you know? It's going to get to a point where it's going to get less money on Bitcoin, Ethereum, more on altcoins, because they're going to get more revenue on the little ones.
100%. That's where the revenue lives. The revenue is not trying to double your money in Ethereum. That's for damn sure. I mean, will it happen? Yeah. Is it going to cost you opportunity? Yeah. You're losing opportunity if you're not messing around with the super sub penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my mother, man, because my mother told me she wanted to get the service from Gold, the same service we got. You know, it's a good service, you know, and we make money on that, you know, we make passive money on that. But it's nothing compared to this humongous, I mean, opportunity, bro, that I see on coins. I prefer to have my money on coins right now than on gold. I mean, diversifying is good. I mean, the money that we have on gold, Jonathan, is great. But somebody that tells me right now that they want to invest, go to the coins. I wouldn't recommend anything else, man. Like, no gold, nothing.
If you want to make a project, you want to build a hotel,
this is it.
Wait a minute. Go and invest first. Go look at Litecoin or something. Litecoin has gone so high in the last month, but that's not what I would look at. I would look at the super sub pennies. And then when they go high and you take profit, like Carlos said, then go and buy your XRP. Then go and buy your Cardano, your Litecoin, okay? When you made some money. Because Litecoin is going to make you some money, but it's going to cost you so damn much to get in just to buy one Litecoin. When you could go over here, same money, and buy a trillion of something else. Literally. Buy a trillion.
Because once that hits a penny, you won't just be a trillionaire. I mean, you'll be a multi-billionaire at that point. Once that hits a penny.
That's right.
Multi-billionaire is what he said. And he's not lying. I mean, we worked the math out. Maybe we're a little off, but he's close.
But it will get further than that. You know, we're talking about just a penny, man. Think about 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies. $1? Does that sound right?
I mean, eventually
You know
it'll
what I
hit that. People
Yeah.
call people who bought Bitcoin crazy, but then as soon as it becomes publicly traded, and it's like starts at $300 a Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Bitcoin is the mother of all of them. And I'm happy they created that idea, man, because it's just freeing people from, you know, the scarcity, man.
Yeah. Do you guys know what the first thing that somebody bought with Bitcoin was?
Was it a pizza?
It was pizza.
Yeah, pizza. He spends like millions on that right now. It's worth that pizza, man.
Can you imagine? But I mean, I sold my Safe Moon before it went crazy, and then it retraced today. Everybody, let's talk about Safe Moon. From what it says on paper, I don't know if it's true, but it says it's got $1 billion market cap. Okay, you come and drop $1 billion on some fake, you're gonna have a bunch of millionaires, bunch of trillionaires. Oh man, it's coming.
But you know the meaning
Safe Moon. Sorry, go ahead.
You know the meaning of retrace right now, Jonathan, right? What the meaning of retrace is taking profit, man. And that money is going back to other projects. Amazing, man. This is a non-stop, man. A non-stop revolution of money, man. New money is being created, bro.
What he just said was it's perpetual motion, because when people take profits, they pump other market caps. Perpetual motion. It's dangerous right now in this new world of sub-penny, quadrillion, token, DeFi. That is dangerous right now to the banks.
Absolutely. It's a threat to assets.
They don't have enough assets. They don't have enough gold, silver. Queen's got it. Pope's got it. Lloyd's of London, I don't know. I don't think they got it.
I don't think they got it either.
They might be fractional reserve lending over there. I don't know.
What is fractional reserve lending? Is that what they're printing?
Crime. Let me give you an example. You come to me, you want to borrow $100. I ain't got but $20. So I'm gonna give you credit, I guess. Credit. Here's $100. But I didn't even have $100. I only had $20. So how the hell did I give you credit? Fractional lending. Fractional reserve lending. That's what the bank does when they give you a mortgage. Real world example. You buy you get a mortgage, $200,000. The bank, they might have to hold $70K to give you that loan. Now, how much you owe the bank back? You owe the bank back $600,000. Wow. They didn't have but 70. Fractional reserve lending. Sounds like a fucking scam. Sounds like a scam.
Aren't most things in this country done by the government and other agencies a fucking scam? I mean, think about it. Think about most things they do. It's a fucking scam.
Fucking scam. And that's why I'm glad we got this new money. Can't scam us anymore. Too rich for it. Your money don't mean shit. Fiat don't mean shit. That shit is printed. That shit waters your bank account down. Every time they print it. My bank account, my savings account, the purchasing power goes like this. Where'd it go? It's gone. Purchasing power gone. Lumber. Lumber's a prime example. Go build your house right now. See how much it costs you.
Right. Pay $80 for a terrible piece of plywood.
That's sad. That's horrible. That's horrible. I didn't know it was that bad.
It is. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. Like, you go get a shitty piece of plywood at Home Depot, it's like $80.
Not acceptable.
You want to hear even something worse, brother? You know, in America, we make more money than in Mexico, right? I mean, in Mexico, I think they made like $7 a day, something like that, even less, bro. There's some people make
Right.
$1 a day. The clothes and the shoes and everything you wear are more expensive in Mexico, bro. Are more expensive, bro. Ridiculous. If you go and buy a pair of shoes, brother, it's like 3,000 pesos, brother, 4,000 pesos. That's gnarly, bro. It's gnarly how people live in Mexico, man. They don't live, they survive. It's a survival reality daily, man. So imagine freeing those people from that reality, brother, and co-creating I mean, this world is a playground, brother. This is a playground. We got rivers, we got beaches, we got, mountains, we got snow, we got desert, we got everything we want to experience, physical reality. Why so little people have the ability to do it? And, the huge amount are not able. So it's time to free those, especially the people at the bottom, brother. They're waiting for us, man.
Yes.
They're waiting for the second coming, right?
Yes.
This is it, bro.
That's
This
it.
is it.
That's it.
It's not one person. He's coming in all of us. Within us is the same light, that was here before to free us, man. This is the coming, bro. Like everybody's like, oh, the coming is happening. It's already here.
It's already here, baby.
Happening.
It's here.
Mm-hmm.
It's here.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you how that relates to DeFi. Okay, $1 a day. Some people make $1 a day. Some people make $7 a day. Some people in India make $3 a day. We know this. We know this. Okay. So what does DeFi do? DeFi is passive income. Here's an example. I hold some FEG tokens. I put my FEG tokens, take them out of my wallet where they're earning rewards daily, but I put them over in a different wallet where now they earn the same rewards except extra, a double up, I call it, because I'm lending them to other people to buy and sell and trade. And when I need them back, I get them all back. That's it. That is DeFi. Now, I did a calculation and found out I was making $30 a day. How much would $30 a day change some people's lives, Carlos?
That will pay them their daily life, man. Imagine, man, just to be able to be, food in your table, man. Something over your head, a shelter over your head, something to cover your body, brother. A perfect temperature to live. $30 in some countries, man. It's not a perfect, money, but it makes a difference for, let's per se, older people. Like older people don't have the ability to get a job, I believe in Mexico, they don't hire older people, man. If you're over 60 years old, you're in trouble if you got nothing. That's why so many people in Mexico, they live with their kids, Like that's a situation that is continue happening. Like the older people, they stay in their homes with their kids, and that's, over and over, bro. They can't afford it. They can't afford to, be free. And, people don't want to live. They want to have their own space, think about it. Like, Jonathan, are you happy with your house? Having your space, right? How happy are you with the water that you're getting daily, man? Especially with the system you got. Perfect water without chemicals, man. Sharing that with others, man, and being able to get in that life too. It's about that, brother. When you're going back to the other reality, brother, you're not taking nothing, man. We're talking about assets and money. It's great. Make a lot of money here. Enjoy. But be the person that you came here to be. Be that change. I think that's what money is for, and that's a good project, the DeFi project that you're talking about. Amazing, man. It can make a lot of changes in this world.
That's why we're on TV tonight. That's why we're here tonight talking to you about it. We want to make those changes. We already are making those changes by being here. And so we're letting every single one of you guys know. And we'll be here back to remind you again. And we're not going anywhere. You can't get rid of us. We're like a tick. You can't reach it. It's way down on the back of your back. Can't reach it. So we're not going anywhere. What we're going to do, we're going to keep coming to you, telling you about how you can make $30 a day passive income, no matter where you live. If you need to start with $1, great. We're going to help you do it. We're going to make sure you get to that $30 a day. You might be making $70 a day. It's all up to what you decide you want to do. but we're here to tell you everything we know, and we're not going to shut up. Good luck trying to get us to shut up.
Trust me, you can't even pay him to shut up.
Can't pay me to shut up. I got
Especially
DeFi.
when it comes to DeFi.
I make $30 a day. I'm rich. I can't pay me nothing. That's 7 days a week. That ain't 5 days a week.
7 days a week, $30 a day, tax free. That's
a nice passive income, bro.
Yeah, that's $210 a week, and that's $840 a month.
Bro, that made, when I found out I was making $30 a day, that gave me the biggest smile because it was 7 days a week. Man. And that's just the beginning.
That too, $30 a day, that's $10,000 a year. That's as much as some people's minimum wage jobs.
100%. 100% it is. And I want to teach everybody. That's what we're here for. We want to teach you how to make 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 a day passively, not going to work. You know, I used to come home at lunch to see this cat. When I had a job that I had to go to every day, I'd come all the way home and hang out with this cat and my little dog because I needed some daggum getaway time, man. I need to be peaceful. So now with DeFi, if I can make $100 a day, stay home with this cat.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Sign me in, bro.
And your cat, your pets, and not just your cats and your pets, the people around you and you yourself, you deserve to not have to worry, and you deserve to not have to work every single day and go to a job that you absolutely hate just to make sure that you can live. That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to the people around you.
100%. That's not fair to your loved ones, your kids. If you're at work and then you get home and you're trying to do something else like this, yeah, do that. Be with your kids, do all that, and then quit your job, just like our friend Justin did. Justin, one of the smartest financial guys I know, didn't have any air conditioning in his house in the South because
that was sad, dude. Yeah, that's so true, bro. What you're saying right now.
He knew it was better to put his money into cryptocurrency and grow it that way and buy him a brand new house that he's going to have 4 air conditionings in. And his wife hasn't killed him yet. So he's one of the bravest and smartest man I know. And he quit his job this last week because he made $30,000 overnight while he went to sleep. He made $20,000 the next day on the way to work. He couldn't even work out his 2 weeks notice. He said he was losing more money going to work than he would be if he was sitting at home with his computer, maybe taking profits. That's what he's working on now. And you'll meet him. You'll meet him because he's going to come on here and tell you what he's found out. Because when he researches how to do something, he don't quit till he does it. Just like all of us, there ain't no quit in us. Our forefathers, or the people that grew up around us, they used to climb the cracks in the barn and race to get to the top of the barn to hang tobacco. Whoever got there first didn't have to hang as much tobacco. Okay, that splinters in your finger crawling up the side of the barn. All right, they were tough old chaps. If they can do that, we can surely sit here in the freaking islands and tell you about DeFi.
That's a very good point. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I think of it as a revolution too, and it's a financial revolution, and it's an actual financial revolution, and it's not like no bullshit Dave Ramsey's financial institution bullshit.
Yeah, 100%, man. We're not Dave Ramsey, guys. We're not gonna. I don't even know what Dave Ramsey says. He's probably got some good points, but if he's not talking about DeFi, I wouldn't even listen to him right now. I hope he's talking about DeFi.
No, he's one of those like old school budget people who are like oh, the way you manage your money is by having more money. Guys. Yeah. Oh, you're poor, why don't you just go buy more money? That's essentially what the advice is. But yeah.
Dave Ramsey, I bet he says to save your money. Save your fiat, guys, that they keep watering down in your bank account every day. It's a good idea. Save it.
Save it every single day. Yeah.
I'll
So
try to
here in
get-
10, 20. So here in 10, 20 years, it can be $10 million for a loaf of bread like it is in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, exactly. Carry your wheelbarrow down to the gas station to get some cigarettes. That'll work. Wheelbarrow full of money, like in Venezuela.
Yep.
We
Boom,
got
boom,
friends in
boom.
Venezuela. They got wheelbarrows full of money to buy gas.
And in a place where literally it's 25 cents American to buy a gallon of gas because they produce gas and they produce oil, like they have so much oil that comes from there.
That's sad. It's very sad. They watered down their money so much that they literally use currency to make crafts because their currency is worthless. Their paper fiat is worthless.
That is right, brother. I tell you something, man. They don't pay for the gas, man. They pay for the service to get it like loaded in their car. Not for gas. Gas is free in Venezuela, man.
Exactly.
Can you
The
believe
gas
it?
is free. If you want a pack of cigarettes, you better bring your wheelbarrow full of money.
That's right. I mean, people, man, I know so many people, man, that came from Venezuela, man, that they were rich, man. They were rich. They used to own like hotels and big places, man. Now their money is worthless. You know, the government just decided that the money. Just imagine, bro, if they invested in crypto, that money, they would have been millionaires right now, brother, and the money would have been saved. I mean, think about it, right? Let's talk about that, man. I mean, the money right now is worthless. So many people, that's why they flee to America. You look at so many Venezuelans, man, on the streets, like uh, they're getting jobs that they would have never thought about getting before. They didn't work, bro. They were professionals because education is free in Venezuela, man. It's a communist country, man. You know, health is free, everything is free, but you know, if you have corruption, man, that doesn't work. It will backfire, right? Backshoot or whatever you say, right?
Backfire. Yeah.
That's what happened, right? Like I believe in communists, but with the right leaders, man. Like if you lead with love, brother, that's unity, man.
That's the difference. That's the
That's
difference.
the difference.
You don't
bro.
have
Like,
to call it something. You don't have to give it a title, man. Love
it's
is
just ambition of humans, bro. Ambitions. It's over, you know, over the limit, man. It has to stop, man. You know, if you're looking for leaders, I mean, what qualifies Joe Biden? What qualifies Donald Trump? I don't see love. Do you? Do you see love, brother? For reals?
not much.
Yeah.
Man, think about it. How can you allow if you the thing about humans, bro? They don't know their roots. If you know your root that you're love, think about this is huge, man. If you're love, why you gonna let somebody that hates lead you? It's against your vibration, bro. 100%. So just think about that. Why would you let somebody that doesn't vibrate on that level? Did you?
Never.
know?
That's
What
why you can't shut
qualifies
us up.
them? Yeah, I mean, it's a
Any
new.
Aquarius,
Mhm.
nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Love is abundant. Money is abundant. You got to believe it to see it. That's how it works. Believe it first, see it second. Faith of a mustard seed. Have it. Have it. Have it. Have some faith. Do some research. Freaking read. Read something. Listen. If you can't read, listen.
Follow your intuition, brother.
And use that
100%.
intuition, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I like. And do
I
some
think
gym
that's
hunting every day. Do a little gym hunting every day and learn some more and learn some more and tune into a broadcast and listen to the fake chat and learn. I mean, what else you got to do? What you're going to find out is that you don't have to go to work anymore and that you can stay up all night and learn and sleep when you want to because you're so freaking rich. That's what you're going to learn.
Exactly. It works out. You know, somebody once told me, do something every single day that just absolutely you hate, that just sucks to you. Because the more you do the things that you hate, eventually you won't hate them anymore because you've done them so many times.
It's true, man. Change. A lot of people are afraid of change. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to get into crypto because, like, how do you cash out, man? How do you cash out? It's all I hear, right? How do you cash out? Well, number one, this summer, you don't cash out. You hold that shit. You might take profits. But
right.
for the next 24 months, 24 months, you don't need to cash out until you got $100 million and you can cash some out. Okay. That's what's going on right now. But if you wanted to cash out, it's easy, but don't diversify. Buy some Bitcoin. I wouldn't buy it, but Carlos says it's the daddy or the mama. So buy some. If I had enough money, I'd buy some. But diversify, go into XRP. Start with the damn sub pennies or start with the big boys. Whatever you do, just start. I'm not mad at you if you buy a whole list of shit that I don't have. At least you got skin in the game.
Just keep buying. Eventually one will stick.
You'll see it. You'll see the returns the next morning. Right now, if you're buying right now, sub penny shit, you will see returns next morning, or you'll see a decline. And then 3 mornings later, you'll see a huge return. That's how it goes. Hold it. Don't buy an asset and cry 2 days later because it went down. Hold it.
Exactly.
You don't buy a savings bond, a 20-year savings bond, and ask somebody, your friend, every day when it's going to mature.
Didn't you? How much did you start with whenever you invested? And aren't you up to about $500,000 at this point?
Man, $100. Get in with 100. Do some research. Spend some more. All you got to do is not have any fiat laying around. Don't have any watered down fiat laying around. If you need fiat, call it home. Tell it to come home from work. But your fiat is grown. Your cash in your savings account is grown ass money. Send that grown money to work. Watch it return with more money. It will. If you send something to work, it comes home with money. Send it to work and don't call it back home from work until you need it. You need to make a payment on something, maybe. You need to pay off your mortgage. Call it home. Tell it, hey, money, come on home and pay off my mortgage, please. Thank you. See. Easy. Put it back in your bank account. You want to cash out? It's as easy as having your bank account hooked up to wherever your exchange is and telling the money to go home. It's a button push. People were always worried about cashing out.
Hey, Jonathan, ask you a question, man.
Yeah, man.
So I cash out through a Cash App. How do you do it, man?
You know, I've never personally used Cash App with crypto, but I was impressed that you could buy Bitcoin there, move it to somewhere like an exchange. We won't name any names, and because they're not legal in the US. The fuck. But anyways, you can take Bitcoin, move it over there, turn it into what you need, like Binance Coin, to buy with the asset you wanted. I really like that. Now, if you wanted to go back to cash, you would send Bitcoin back over to the Cash App and just turn it back into cash, just like you turn the cash into Bitcoin. Just do a reverse. It's always a reverse. If you can turn it into XRP or Bitcoin, you can reverse it. Simple as that.
But what is the application that sends it to your bank account, John?
The Cash App. Cash
Cash
App.
App?
Cash App is
That's
hooked
what-
up to your bank.
I know, but that's what you use?
Yeah, just reverse it.
No, I know. I'm not able to use it, John. That's what I'm asking, because they ask you for papers, bro.
No. What you would do in that case is maybe turn it into XRP and send it over to another account and cash it to a bank. But either way, we'll look into it, Carlos. I mean, if we can get it from your bank, we can get it back to your bank, right? You would think. And if not, there's always a way. You know, the good people in Turkey, about 4 or 5 days ago, they lost their ability to cash out crypto.
Really?
They've got a pretty hard stance government, and they lost their ability. But guess what? We're working with them right now to find a solution. And I mean, there's many solutions, but we won't rest. I mean, we're just because somebody says you can't do something and they don't have a damn good reason other than to scare you out of it, because they use a lot of black money that's not even real. Then yeah, we find ways around that. You can't keep a good man down. And every man I know in 2021 is turning into a good man, if not already. Speaking of good man, I know somebody named Good Man. We had a meeting with him the other day. Cool cat, wasn't he, Eli? Yeah, he was. We're going to do some cool stuff with him in the future with tokenization. The future is NFTs, and NFT means non-fungible token. And non-fungible token means one of a kind. So you want some NFT Nike shoes, they're one of a kind. You want a deed to your house, it's an NFT, it's a one of a kind. It's to your house. You got a Picasso, you make an NFT, it's a one of a kind. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. Starting with art, but it's going to everything because everything is going to be digital. Paper burns. Paper burns in a fire. Burns. But digital stuff, you can't burn.
Don't burn. Can't burn a file on a computer.
Can't. I mean, you can burn the computer, but the cloud, you can't burn the cloud. I don't know.
Exactly.
The future is going to be really cool where we're going. But we're going to take everybody there with us. We're going to make sure everybody is treated fairly. And whoever's not treating people fairly, this is a warning to you. We're coming for you. You better treat people fairly, or we're coming to your house with our kids, and they'll fuck you up.
And that's the bottom line.
That's a threat.
Yeah. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Better not be messing with people in 2021. You better not be putting your foot on somebody's head in 2021 because we know we got the internet now. We know where you live. Fuck around and find out.
Absolutely.
Love you.
Oh shit.
We'll be back to do this many, many, many more times. You come and relax with us. You might learn something. And we love you. We're going to have a number that you can call in the future. You can ask us questions. You can ask us anything. We don't care. We'll answer you. We'll give you a straight answer. And if we don't know, we'll tell you we don't know.
Yep.
And if you got something to teach us, if you hear us saying something wrong, call us and tell us because we want to know. If we're telling you something wrong, we want to know. Tell us live.
And
Debate
if
us.
that number is
Having a good time.
405, there was 405-439-8985.
We'll have that up on the screen for you next time, and you can call in, talk to any of us. And if you want to be on the show, come on the show. We're going to give away some gorilla tokens soon. That big gorilla there behind Eli, we're going to feed the real gorillas with a company, a nonprofit called PASA, PASA, and feed every gorilla token. We're going to probably donate live to them on the air one night and show you how that works. And we're going to do some really cool shit every time we're on. So check us out, man. I mean, what else you got to do?
Except sit there and buy crypto and listen to us talk about crypto.
That's it, man. We can put you on some good projects, and we're never going to tell you something's going to go up the next day that you buy it. But like we said, you hold. You just hold it. If it's super sub penny, it ain't got but one way to go. And we'll try to get you not steered toward any rug pulls. I've gotten rug pulled. Me and Carlos experienced that last week about 5, 6, 7, 8 times till we figured out what was going on. So we'll share our experience with you. We'll tell you what that is. We'll tell you how to stay away from it. We'll give you some good sources where you can gem hunt. We want you to be successful. That's it. That's the only reason we're here.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. So we're
And
gonna
also if people have an idea of a community project that we can later on help, we're also open to hear, right?
yes.
Maybe they're just waiting for donations to start something great that we're missing out on this world. You never know.
Yeah.
Let us know if we're missing out on something because we're not the definite guys. We're not the experts. We're just in it just like you are. We're here to live life. And if we're missing something, point it out. Show us because we want to grow. We won't become stagnant.
And guess what, Johnny? First thing we're doing, when we're cashing some money out, brother. Guess what, bro? We're making that water motor that I told you about. I know how to build it, bro. Instead of gas, I can make it out of water, bro. Get the hydrogen separated from the oxygen, and that creates combustion, man. I know how to do it.
I love it, man.
We'll do it, man. We're gonna be riding, brother, motorcycles. Just putting water on the tank, You'll see.
I love it, dude. They used to kill you for that back in the 1990s, 2000s.
It's worth it, bro.
Yeah, they don't kill you for that anymore. They
It's
keep
worth it, bro.
protected now, bro.
I don't mind, bro. They
I know.
they know me, man. They never get to my level, man. Any of
Hey,
us
see
level, I
us?
believe. You know that.
Watch, we disappear. Watch. We
Right?
go.
What can we lose, brother? Your body? Your physical body? Come
Physical
on, man.
body. Right.
Is that really you? Have you
Exactly.
thought that idea? Have you had that idea in your mind? Is that you, really?
Is that you? Is that you?
Are you the whole thing?
Or are you the whole thing?
Right.
Well, guys, we got a great piece of information for you. We're going to drop it in the link, and we're going to try to get it on here, the voice chat for the Feed Every Gorilla group. And if you've got a great community like they've got, let us know, and we'll do your chat group one night. Voice chat on Telegram is a revolution. It lets people from across the world share ideas and a collective community together. So we're going to post that up, and we're going to try to get that live for you so you can hear it. And please join us in there. Download Telegram and hop in the FEG group and go in the voice chat at the top. And, join us, ask us some questions. We're going to be in there. We're usually in there hanging out, talking smack. But we're there to answer questions. So come and join us and have some fun with us. And we'll be back here, right here on this channel on Mad DeFi very, very soon. So come and chill with us.
Yeah.
So, man, yeah, we're going to take you out of here and take you right into the voice chat. And we hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you next time right here on Mad DeFi.
Right.
Thank you so much for thank you so much for having for everybody coming on, and thank you so much for watching us, and we'll see you next time here on Mad DeFi. Woo!
Have a great night. God bless you guys.